Hello students, good morning all of you. Now we move to our next topic, that is sorting. In Microsoft Excel, one of the most feature is the ability to sort a data. Sorting is rearranges data which may be textual, numerical or alphanumeric, is a mixed letters and numbers in a specific order. One column sorting is showing in this textbook. You have to consider a table of employees with their department numbers and salary. See, this table is available here. I had created one table for you. After that, after creating a table, you have to select a cell in a column according to which you want to sort the data. Okay, so I am going to show you practically so you will be able to understand. See here how to do sorting and filtering. Okay, see here I had created one table over here, roll number, name and marks. Okay, so how to do sorting? First you have to select one column. Suppose I selected name column over here, and you have to go to data tab. Okay, see, different tabs are available in the Excel, that is home, insert, page layout, formulas, data. Okay, you have to select a data tab over here and just select go to sort and filter group. See here, sort and filter group. I am selecting sort. What you want to sort? I want to sort a name column. Name means a character, alphabets. Okay, so alphabets, how you have to sort the alphabets? See, the ascending order or a descending order means like A to Z or a Z to A. Suppose I am selecting A to Z, I want to arrange. So I am just clicking A to Z option, and it is showing you one warning or one uh, message over here. You have to click on sort option. So my data is getting sort. See here, Ajit, Baban, Neha, Prathamesh. Sorry, the spelling is wrong over here. That is Prathamesh. Okay, Rajesh and Sanjana. Okay, see, according to this, if you are able to see, control Z I am doing. Suppose I am doing control Z. According to this, suppose I am again showing you, selecting this. Selecting this column and click on A to Z option. See, see here, Rajesh marks is 153, Prathamesh marks is 146. So when you select the column and when you select the sort option, it is showing you all the different way like this. See, Rajesh is shifting with his column marks and number, roll number. Okay, all the rows also shifted over here. Okay, like this. This is the use of sorting over here. Now I am going to show you how to do filtering here. Okay, students, see, if you want to do the custom filter over here, then you can also do the custom filter, means many multiple columns also you can select over here. Okay, you just have to click on the home tab. In home tab, editing group, you have to select a sort and filter option and click on custom sort over here. After that, you can select many columns. See, sort by name. See, 3 columns we have. You can select columns and you can put the values like this. Cell color if you want to change, font color or cell icon you want to change, you can do it. And order, which order you want, like that. You can select multiple columns also and click on OK. Okay, like that you will be use the sort option over here. Now we'll see how to use a filter option. For filter, what you have to do, students? See, for filter, For filtering, the filter feature selectively blocks or hides the data you want you don't want to see. A filtered range displays only the rows or columns that meet the conditions or criteria you specify. Filtering is a quick and easy way to find and work with the selected data. Unlike sorting, filtering does not rearrange data. It temporarily hides the rows or columns you don't want. Okay, so you can edit, format, or print the chosen range over here. There are three types of filters in Excel, that is by list value, by format, and by criteria. So now we'll see how to use a filter in our Excel. See, I'm opening Excel here. After that, you have to select one column here. After selecting a column, you have to click the data tab and just click a filter over here. Okay, just click a filter. See, suppose I am selecting name column, just click a filter. See, it will showing you one arrow, one small arrow here. Okay, see here, it is showing you one small arrow. Likewise, you can sort also. See, suppose I am selecting sort option and click on sort, it will sort my data. Then if you want to hide, see, now the option is select all. Suppose I want to show only Ajit and Rajesh data and click on OK. See, only two data is showing here. Okay, Rajesh and Ajit. Likewise, you can do the filtering over here. So this is a very small table. If you have a big table, in a Microsoft Excel, then the filter option is very easy to use and it's very useful actually. Okay, so from big table you have to select only 2 to 3 names or 2 to 3 points, so you will able to filter that, and after filtering you can able to see the data over here. Okay, like that. If I want Baban and Neha, so it is showing me this 4 options over here. Other names it will hide. Okay, like that. This is the use of filter over here. Next, you have a custom filtering also, means you can also use a auto filter to filter a data based on certain specific condition. This is called a custom filtering. See how to do a custom filtering over here. We can see, means what custom filtering means what. In this you can able to see, you can select the values like high, like is greater than or equal to value, you can select. If marks column is there, then you can select only less than 500 marks will be seen or less than 100 marks will be seen. Like that you will filter the data also. Okay, highest or a lowest value, see like here, highest or a lowest value data. Then filtering by searching data is also available. Just now I taught you. Okay, like that you will have some options in the filtering. Next, you have a conditional formatting. This is the last topic of the chapter number 3. Conditional formatting is a feature that allows you to set a cell's format accordingly to the conditions you specify. For example, using conditional formatting, you can display numbers in a particular color depending on whether they are greater than, equals to, or less than a certain value. Okay, see, conditional formatting, you can use these steps like highlighting the selected cells. Okay, so how to highlight the selected cells? See, I am going to show you here. See, in Excel what you have to do, suppose I am selecting the marks column here, and in home tab conditional formatting option is there in style group. Okay, just select this and see, highlight cells rule, top bottom rule, data bar, color scales, icon set, many options are available here. Suppose I am showing you one example like highlighting cells rule. Okay, so which marks I have to highlight over here? So suppose the marks is greater than, suppose the marks is less than, I want to show the marks less than 150. Okay, so 150 marks I want to highlight with the yellow. Okay, see, you can select a color also, you can select color also, and custom format. After selecting custom format, you can select many colors. Click on OK. I'm selecting this. See here, it is showing me the less than 50 numbers, 150 numbers. Below 150 only one number I have. Okay, suppose I am selecting greater than, then again I am selecting this column, go to conditional formatting, highlight cell rule, greater than, which number you want to greater than. Suppose I am selecting greater than 160, I want to select, and I want the color is red, and click on OK. Okay, see here, you can able to see the color. See, 178, 168, 187, 195, these are greater than 160. Okay, likewise this is the use of conditional formatting. You can use another options also. You can see the options and see directions also showing over here. Okay, you can able to see these options. Likewise, you can use the conditional formatting in Microsoft Excel. Okay students, this is the end of your chapter number 3. Now in the next video I am going to give you the notes of the chapter number 3 here. Okay, so please go through both the videos and prepare for your unit test 1. Okay, till then students, have a nice day and thank you. Bye bye.